A routine traffic stop, something that happens every day. But sometimes it doesn't end the way it should. What should be a simple interaction can turn into something far more serious. The real question is, how does something so routine become so dangerous? This video is for awareness and educational purposes only. It is not intended to target or generalize any group. The goal is to encourage awareness, understanding, and safer interactions in everyday situations. Now let's get into it. Traffic stops are meant to be simple: a conversation, a warning, or at most a citation. But there are moments where tensions build very quickly. We're talking miscommunication. We're talking heightened emotions. We're talking uncertainty on both sides. And suddenly, what started as a routine no longer feels controlled. Then comes that moment where movements are questioned, voices change, decisions are made in seconds, and those seconds can determine everything that follows after. The reality, the situations involving human reactions, which creates what? Stress, fear, or assumptions. And when any of these factors take over, situations can escalate faster than expected. That's why awareness matters on both sides of the interaction, because once things escalate, it becomes harder to bring them back down. I cannot speak for you, but I've seen many situations where encounters change very quickly. We're talking about encounters of those who think they're above the law. We're talking someone who ignores rules or policies. We're talking about someone who believes they will not face consequences. We're talking about those who talk and act like they are entitled. Someone who frequently and repeatedly push boundaries. Someone who dismisses higher authority. They move like rules do not apply to them. But what begins as a stop quickly turns into confusion. Then confusion turns into tension. And tension can turn into force. Not always because of one single action, but because of a chain of reactions. Things like a misunderstood movement, a raised voice, a moment of panic. And once that chain starts, it can be difficult to stop. This mostly would involve ego and arrogance, because when ego is involved, the focus shifts from fixing the issue to protecting pride. Instead of, let's solve this, it becomes, I'm not wrong. That mindset makes compromise feel like losing, even when it would actually help. Arrogance shuts down listening. Arrogant behavior comes with the belief, I already know. Arrogance interrupt, dismiss, or ignore input. It does not consider other perspectives. When arrogance is on the scene, important information gets missed or dismissed. Ego escalates conflict instead of calming it, and accountability disappears. While on the other hand, arrogance damages trust. It also delays and destroys solutions. So you see, when situations escalate this far, the outcome can be life-changing for everyone involved. For one, families are affected. For two, communities respond. And for three, questions are left behind. What could have been handled calmly ends in a way no one expected. And often people look back and ask, Could this have gone differently? So now, what can be learned from these situations? First, staying calm matters. Second, clear communication matters. Third, awareness of the moment matters. Understand that tension can rise quickly, and making a conscious effort to keep situations controlled can make a difference, because when emotions take over, outcomes can change very, very fast. But when control is maintained, situations are more likely to stay safe. One good decision helps you in a moment. Consistent good decisions keep you alive over time. The end goal isn't to win the moment. The end goal is to get through it safely. By doing things like keeping your hands on the steering wheel. Don't reach suddenly. And if you do need to reach, say, hey, I'm reaching for my license. Is that okay? And even if you disagree, comply in the moment. You can always handle disputes afterwards. A simple traffic stop isn't the time to prove a point. It's the time to protect your life. Safety is valuable, but staying safe in moments like this, that's priceless. However, routine situations should remain routine, but when awareness is lost and emotions take control, things can change in seconds. That's why staying aware and staying calm and staying in control matters more than ever, because not every situation has to escalate, and sometimes control in one moment can change everything that follows. If you like deep conversations like this, then grab the Spilling the Juice book series at spillingthejuice.com. Also available on all major book platforms. STJ Archives, signing off.